Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about dynamic routing. Dynamic routing. This type of routing is used when we have lots of routers because unlike static routing, this does not need manual configurations. A router exchanges routing information when we use dynamic routing. A router can receive or send a routing information if a protocol is enabled. There are some protocols like RIP Routing Information Protocol, OSPF Open Shortest Path First, and so on. Today we'll try about RIP. So now let's create a network with two routers and two PCs. So now let's connect all these four devices together. So now we have connected all these four devices. So let's configure them. Go to PC0, desktop IP configuration, and enter an IP address. For example, let's have 10.0.0.1 and subnet mask, and the default gateway as 10.0.0.2, which will be the IP address of the router. So now let's give no, enable configure terminal. So now here let's give interface gigabit ethernet 0/0/0. Sorry. So for that IP address 10.0.0.2 255.0.0.0 and give no shutdown to make this interface up. So now this interface is up, as you can see. So let's enter the command for the next interface. So gigabit ethernet 0/0/1 IP address 192.168.0.1 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. So now let's go to router 1. Now no, and give enable configure terminal and interface name gigabit ethernet 0/0/0. IP address has 192.168.0.2 255.255.255.0 and give no shutdown. And the next interface gigabit ethernet 0/0/1 and IP address has 20.0.0.1 and the subnet mask 255.0.0.0 and the subnet and give no shutdown. So now you can go and give show running config. Here we have the IP addresses. So let's try pinging from PC0. First let's ping the router 0's interface. So this is pinging. The next is router 1's interface. This is not pinging, so let's enable the dynamic routing for these. So and give enter. So we are going to enable RIP. So give router RIP version 2 and the network of this router. We have two networks, 192.168.0.0 and 10.0.0.0. So both the networks are entered. So give end show running config. So here you can see the command whatever we typed. So let's go to the router 1. So enter the global configuration mode, and now you can enter router RIP version 2 and the network has 192.168.0.0 and the next network has 20.0.0.0. So now both the networks are entered. So give show running config. So now here you can see all these commands. So now let's try pinging from PC0 now. Now it's pinging. The next is the PC's IP address. The first packet is not reachable. Even the second one. Even third. Even fourth. This is because we have not entered the IP address for this. So let's enter 20.0.0.2 and the default gateway has 20.0.0.1. So now let's try pinging it. Now it should ping. The first is not pinging, but the next three are reachable. So which means that our dynamic routing is completed and it's working too. So we have seen what is dynamic routing and how to do dynamic routing. Let's see the other protocols like OSPF in the upcoming videos. Thank you.